Today, we take a look at the life and career of one of South Africa's most controversial politicians, Emmanuel Nkosinati Nathi Mthethwa. From his beginnings in KwaZulu-Natal to becoming Minister of Police during some of the darkest moments in South Africa's democratic history, Mthethwa's journey is one filled with both influence and controversy. Nathi Mthethwa was born on the 23rd of January 1967 in Claremont, a township outside Durban. He grew up in the Durban suburb of Clarwater and later in KwaMthethwa near KwaMbanambi. From a young age, he became politically active. In the late 1980s, Mthethwa joined the struggle against apartheid. He chaired the Clarwater Youth Organisation and was also active in the Food and Allied Workers Union. He later became involved in underground ANC operations, including the famous Operation Vula, which worked to smuggle leaders and resources into the country during apartheid. When the ANC was unbanned in 1990, Mthethwa's political career accelerated. He was an inaugural branch secretary for the ANC in his community, later rising through the ranks of the ANC Youth League, where he served on the National Executive Committee. By 2002, he was in Parliament representing the ANC. He became chairperson of the Minerals and Energy Portfolio Committee, and in 2008, he was appointed Chief Whip of the Majority Party. That same year, when Kgalema Motlanthe took over as president after Thabo Mbeki's recall, Mthethwa was appointed Minister of Safety and Security. When Jacob Zuma came into power in 2009, the ministry was renamed and Mthethwa became the Minister of Police. The defining moment of his tenure came in August 2012, during the Marikana miners' strike. Police opened fire on striking mine workers, killing 34 people and injuring dozens more. It was the most lethal use of force by South African police since the end of apartheid. Mthethwa, as police minister, faced heavy criticism. At the Farlam Commission of Inquiry, he admitted that as the political head of the police, he bore responsibility. He called the tragedy terribly wrong, but many South Africans felt justice was never truly served. Mthethwa's career has also been clouded by allegations of corruption and misuse of state resources. In 2012, reports emerged that Crime Intelligence's secret fund had been used to pay for upgrades to his private home, including a boundary wall worth around R195,000. The same fund was allegedly used to buy him a Mercedes-Benz, which he reportedly drove for some time. Although he denied direct involvement, the Auditor General confirmed that state money had indeed been used for these projects. Later, police officials testified that Mthethwa had interfered in investigations into Richard Mdluli, the disgraced head of Crime Intelligence, who was accused of looting millions from the same slush fund. During the Zuma years, Mthethwa was also criticized for his role in defending the use of the National Key Points Act to justify state-funded upgrades to Zuma's Nkandla homestead. This further cemented his image as a loyal Zuma ally. After the 2014 elections, Jacob Zuma moved Mthethwa to the Arts and Culture Ministry. He kept the post under President Cyril Ramaphosa, who later expanded it into the Ministry of Sports, Arts and Culture. But here too, Mthethwa faced backlash. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a forensic report found serious irregularities in the distribution of R300 million meant for artist relief funds. Many artists complained they were left in poverty while money disappeared. He also became the subject of ridicule in 2022 when his department proposed spending R22 million on a monumental flag project and R30 million on a national orchestra at a time when artists were struggling to survive. By 2023, President Ramaphosa removed Mthethwa from cabinet. Shortly after, he resigned as a member of parliament, ending over 20 years in national politics. Nathi Mthethwa's story is one of contradictions, a youth activist who fought apartheid and rose to some of the highest offices in the land, but also a politician whose career will forever be associated with Marikana, alleged misuse of state funds and decisions that left many questioning his priorities. His legacy remains divisive. To some, a loyal cadre who served the ANC faithfully. To others, a symbol of how power and privilege often escape true accountability in South Africa. That was the life and career of Nathi Mthethwa, a man once at the center of South Africa's politics, now remembered as much for controversy as for leadership.